Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's given it away. Knocks it into space. And it's Kane! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chooses to go cross-field. Mazraoui. Diatta. Mazraoui. Played in deep. Romero getting this one clear. Such a clever touch. He is just caressing the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Kirkes really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Barnes. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Barnes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Elanga! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Rangers have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's been cut out, well played. Rangers are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Spence. Diatta calmly anticipates. Lenormand. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Coke Miners. Barnes. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Rangers presented with a golden opportunity here. Henderson will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Rangers are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Over to the left. Bergwijn. He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. And he's there to get it away. And here's Kane, played out to the left flank, hit into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kane, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the counter is on. Barnes charging forward, the ball at his feet. He is through here. Great chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Rangers find a position of real strength now. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's fabulous. Diatta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Opts for safety. Lenormand. That has been slung wide. Now it's Barnes. Oh, played through for the wide man. He can get that clear. Rangers have got it back and they'll... Bullish header!
Minutes has been indicated.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. It's a really well-measured ball. Across it goes. That's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pass is just off target. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
For everybody to please kindly
Rangers will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Barnes might just make this. Koopmeiners. Rangers looking to pass their way through. Chance, surely! And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Cook Miners with the short one. Delivers with whip. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Beraldo. Akahawa. No, again there's no way through. Diatta. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, that's superb. There's the shot! Sarr, he's looking wide. He's being urged to shoot. He's got away. Rangers needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. Ping Alanga! And that's past the post.
Alanga really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Beraldo. Romero. Now Beraldo. Romero.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful Spence is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitutions taking place.
Rangers can now introduce the first of their sub. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Elanga, real chance! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Rangers are having a ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bergwijn. Rangers are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ndiaye puts his foot on the gas. Mendes played out towards the right wing. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Bergwijn. And it's Udogi. Ball played for Bergwijn. Bergwijn going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tottenham have it back and can go again. And it's Spence. Plays the return pass. Bergwijn. Sarr. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Now Irankunda. Now the ball's gone astray. Clipped into space. Mazraoui. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kerkez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Threads one in, spread neatly. Udogi receives it in a wide position. And time is up. Rangers, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would